Bonsai. Good morning, grinders, cobras, Miyagi-Dos, Miyagi-Fangs, Eagle-Fangs, Eagle-Doos, and dreamers everywhere out there. It is Eagle Fang Friday, and the final routine of Tony Horton's Triple Threat. And sticking with our theme this month, we're dedicating today's workout to a professional wrestler. And today, Daddy, we're doing one of my all-time favorites, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, which is why we did who we did earlier in the week. Remember that? There is a bug flying around in here. I'm going to have to kill that thing. Daddy! So, I'm not going to do a lot of yakking. Let's get right to the workout, and I'll talk about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and hard times. Let me tell you about hard times. We're getting ready to have hard times, Ric Flair. Dusty Rhodes was just awesome. So, pop the buds if you got them. Get your headband on, and let's commence to grinding. Bonsai. And here we go with the final workout. Like I said, I was a little disappointed in this. I just felt, they call it an upper. There should be more upper, But it is what it is. We're done with it. And guess what? Next week I'm going to my own stuff. But that's not what today's workout was about. Today's workout is about the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. And if you're not real familiar with him, he was not your typical looking wrestler. He was a big round guy. Wasn't super athletic in the ring, but he was just completely entertaining. And he was the man that brought everybody to him, in that you couldn't help but love the guy. He was the babyface, and you were always rooting for him against Ric Flair and the Evil Horseman. He was the perfect babyface to their heels. And you got to have both parts. I've always said you can't have a decent hero without a phenomenal villain. Just doesn't work. If the villain's boring, who cares about the hero? That's why, Batman's as popular as he is, because of his rogues gallery of great villains. Yeah. And Dusty Rhodes really related to the common man, I would say, more than anybody else. He had a promo, which is one of their little vignettes they do, usually promoting an upcoming match or something, which is why they're called promos, known as Hard Times. And it is the standard by which all the other wrestlers sort of measure their promos. They want to do one like that because I'm going to read it to you real quick, but it's Dusty's performance of it that really gets you going. And he starts off, I'm not going to do 100% of it, but he thanks all the fans and Jim Crockett Promotions. But he says, I don't have a whole lot to say about the way I feel about Ric Flair. No respect, no honor. There is no honor amongst thieves in the first place. He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family. You don't know what hard times are, Daddy. Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work. They got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages, can't buy their food. Hard times are when the auto workers are out of work and they tell them, go home. And hard times are when a man has worked for a job for 30 years. 30 years, and they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, Daddy. That's hard times. That's hard times. And Ric Flair, you put hard times on this country by taking Dusty Rhodes out. That's hard times. And we all had hard times together. And I admit, this is the part I like the most, I don't look like the athlete of the day supposed to look. My belly's just a little big, my hiney is a little big, but brother, I am bad, and they know I'm bad. There were 2 bad people. One was John Wayne, and he's dead, brother, and the other's right here. Nature Boy Ric Flair, the world's heavyweight title belongs to these people. I'm going to reach right out now. I want you at home to know my hand is touching your hand for the gathering of the biggest body of people in this country, in this universe, all over the world now, reaching out because love that was given to me, and this time I will repay you now because I will be the next world's heavyweight champion on this Hard Time Blues Dusty Rhodes Tour 1985. I mean, that right there just gets you up and gets you going. especially the way he performs it. And I don't think you can read that and not try to channel a little Dusty Rhodes. So, yeah, I've got to say thank you, Dusty, for everything. He was one of the guys I was able to watch because it was on TBS and stuff like that. And didn't always get to see WWF/WWE. So I really appreciate Dusty Rhodes because he doesn't look and didn't seem like your typical roided out wrestler. So anyway, I'm kind of pumped up and juiced just from reading that. So you've seen most of the workout if you're watching this. Basically, it's pretty much the exact same thing we did last Friday. Now we're going to finish off with these chops. Okay, yay, raw, giggle, snort. Wasn't my thing. So, now if you're wondering why, I'm such a fan of wrestling. Wrestling's fake. Well, wrestling's not fake. Wrestling's predetermined. Wrestling is entertainment. I don't ever hear people when they go to a movie, and let's talk about the movies right now. How about the Barbie movie, which is currently big right now? Is the Barbie movie real? Okay? And what's the other one? Oppenheimer. Oh yeah, Oppenheimer, based on true events. How accurate do you really think that is? Because they will have made some changes for dramatic effect. Okay? So, don't tell me that wrestling's fake. Wrestling is a form of entertainment, and I enjoy it. But that's all I got for now. Bonsai, love you. We'll see you on Monday. Oh, there we go, folks. The final Friday. Tony Horton's Triple Threat. Today was supposed to be upper. To me, it's more of a full body. I think he dropped the ball on this one a little bit. Because as you saw, we did legs, we did shoulders, we did core. We did one little exercise on the arm. 2 on the back. I don't know. I would have liked more. And it was only 2 blocks this time. Block of 3 and a block of 2. So, it did wind me a little bit. I am sweating. So I got a workout in. But, sorry, Tony. Monday and Wednesday were okay. Friday, I think you dropped the ball a little bit, and I don't know why. So, now going up in reps does burn you out. No, 20, 20, and 20 on the biceps. Woo! Let me tell you, that kicks your butt. Even if it is lightweight. But that's all we got for today. That's all we got for this week. And that's all we got for Tony Horton's Triple Threat. Dynamic Triple Threat. But we'll be back on Monday with a program of our own. Daddy. And it's going to be hard times. So, let's give you a flex. A flex. And a bionic elbow for Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. We'll see you next week. Bang! Bonsai!